War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
You gotta be quiet during the Perlman speech.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a girl? A girl! We've got a daughter, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby girl.
Oh, James. We did it. Oh, a daughter. Oh, our beautiful daughter.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, sweetie. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, sweetheart. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Okay.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Alright, character creation. I'm sure this will happen. Let's see here. There is only one choice after all. Super Ginger or Auburn? Super Ginger it is.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, beautiful. Just like her daddy.
It's a big world out there, honey, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? You We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be repercussions.
Don't look
James,
straight into the light.
cheerily chatter.
Decoration hurts your eyes. It's just something you get used to, just like home. Come on over here, sweetie. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, honey. I'll be back in a bit.
Alright. Let's do this tutorial level. Alright, so we're going to do this just to get us through the tutorial section. Will not be finalized. I looked at the book. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
Looks like some of the mods need to be adjusted.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn
wasted.
fool. We experiment to prepare. Prepare to survive. Of course I miss it.
Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? She is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, honey. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young lady. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
His Pip-Boy is messed
Enjoy your
up.
party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Sure.
Shut up. And it isn't my fault that Butch and Wally are here. Your dad said we had to invite them. Never mind them. Time for your present. What do you think I got you? Go on, try to guess. Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak, issue 14, and with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not, imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Let's see if the other
Enjoying
Pip-Boy
yourself?
arms are broken. Or is it just
Enjoying
him?
yourself?
Are you having a nice time?
Hey, happy
No,
birthday,
she's fine.
Nosebleed.
Attention, everyone! It's time to cut the cake!
Andy, wait!
How's it
That's
going,
fine.
sweetheart?
Nice pit boy. What is that? One of the 3000A models? What a piece of
Enjoying
junk.
yourself?
Oh,
I think you have to
no.
wind it up
Enjoying
every
yourself?
now.
me to wish you a happy birthday.
The world outside can never hurt you.
Offer you a piece of
Procreation
Daddy,
is
I
your
told
civic
you not to
duty.
act all official.
Thank you, Overseer.
I know you were joking,
Come on, Wally.
but I'm not
you
sure
always have
anyone
good
else did.
ideas.
Nonsense.
Yeah,
People
I
always
got one.
enjoy my
The
little
Mackers.
speeches.
Super
Besides,
cool,
Having a
right?
good time?
Can use a reminder that
It wasn't easy
Let's go to the
keeping
game.
this a
Follow
secret.
me. No,
Oh, can I put the hat on? Now I
Away.
Now
can.
go on. I'm sure
I don't
everyone
think we
else
should
would like it
call our
sounds.
kids.
It would help if I actually put the hat on.
Fun?
Hey,
You
how
should
about
try
All right,
it sometime,
Butch.
Daddy.
Party
Get it?
butthead.
Might like it.
Didn't I tell you to stop
Good one,
bothering
Butch.
us?
Butthead.
Shut up, dork. Who wants to
Enjoying
go
yourself?
around all
Think
day
we
being called a
surprised her?
vote dweller?
I'm
Sometimes
sure
I
of it,
think you
Amanda.
really are as
Never
dumb as you
suspected
look.
a thing. Now go on and enjoy yourself.
Didn't I
Yeah,
tell
why
you
don't
to
you go
stop
play with your
bothering us?
dolls and leave
Shut
us
up,
alone?
Coming,
dork.
Stanley. I know
Why
you
don't
were
you go
busy
play
with the
dolls
fire
or
her,
something
fire.
with your little friend
Everything's
Ahmad?
fine, I hope.
Why don't you go play
You
dolls
told
or
her,
something
Butch.
with
Don't worry
your
about.
little
Me and Andy
friend
got her all
Ahmad?
fixed up
No
again
girls
last night, good
allowed.
as new.
I wasn't worried. You can fix anything, right? Having fun?
Hey, Paul, your hobby's open. Whoa, that's your hobby?
Enjoying yourself?
Now quick, give me an idea for what to name our game.
Get out of each other's ways.
Oh, I got it. Oh man, this is a great one. The Grease Weasels. What do you guys think?
How are you enjoying the party, Mrs. Palmer?
Grease weasels.
I help with the decorations,
good.
you know.
But is a
Jonas?
weasel scary or just
Oh,
goofy?
really?
They've got teeth in them here, right?
Lovely. You
Thanks.
did such
I'll
a
send her
good
right down.
job.
Somebody
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Somebody's gotta have a better idea than those.
I guess I don't have to deal with Butch.
Wally and the Big Chief.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party. Oh, you are so funny. 10 years old, of course you are. Why, you have your Pip-Boy and everything. And do you know what I did, just for the occasion? Wrote you a poem. I hope you like it.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't be silly. 1 poem per birthday, that's my rule. If I gave you 2, think how jealous Butch would be.
Hello,
Sure.
Officer Gomez. I'm
big
glad you
cheese.
could make it.
I'm glad to be here. I think it's important to keep in touch with the young people, you know, for my job.
Oh well. Well, hold on.
What are you doing down here, young lady? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level. Hey, relax. I was just teasing. Listen, now that you're 10, you don't have to take guff like that from grown-ups anymore. Got it?
Guff.
Hold on one more minute. I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
I don't like surprises.
Since when? Regardless, I think you'll like this one. You're getting older, and you've got your Pip-Boy. I figure you're old enough for this too. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
I don't think the flaps match. Tutorial level.
Well, what do you think? You can... You're welcome, sweetie. Happy birthday. Careful, it's a rad roach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just... You'll be fine.
Bam. Alright.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
You know, gun out.
Smile.
What? No gun out? Aw.
Different parts.
It's a problem anyway, so I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old girl. So, yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take.
Anything I need to know?
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. GOAT. Everyone here in the Vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the Overseer says? We're born in the Vault, we die in the Vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all Vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar? That's what the Overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here.
Sure.
Your mother, she was beautiful, but beyond the beauty you've seen. There's just so much those old photos can never show. And she was passionate. About life, about love. But most of all, she was passionate about you. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. Please, honey, please, take these achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner.
Okay. Let's see if we can foreshadow.
That's not the way it works. And it won't do to go around asking questions like that. Especially not around the Overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know. But it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the Overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have. Because what's up there, on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either. Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Sure.
Take care, sweetie. Now get out of here, and good luck.
Cut it out.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man
Get
before
out of my
class,
way, you
eh?
stupid tunnel snakes!
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
What are you gonna do? Yeah? What do you want? None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me? Like I'm gonna listen to a little shrimp like you.
Go away, you
That didn't
stupid
work.
tunnel snakes!
Morning, Doc.
What's the matter? Daddy's girl gonna cry? Tunnel snakes rule! Can't think of anything. Butch says this little bitch is blabbing to her daddy about us tunnel snakes. We can't have that. Because we're the tunnel snakes, and we rule!
Show it to her, Butch. Don't mess with the tunnel snakes. What? You mouthing off, Spaz? Everyone knows the tunnel snakes. We rule this vault, and we don't take shit from nobody. Not you, not her, and not her daddy, the overseer. Why don't you mind your own business? Last I checked, you weren't a tunnel snake. Run along, kid, before Butch and I decide you're a problem.
I know there's a way around this.
Tunnel snakes rule. None of your business, because Butch said so. And what Butch says goes. Tunnel snakes rule. Because he's my pal, my brother. All us tunnel snakes are brothers. Birth to earth, womb to tomb. Mostly because tunnel snakes rule.
God.
That's us, and we rule. No one messes with the tunnel snakes, or they have to answer to Butch and Wally. You don't want to be on their bad sides. Trust me.
Get away!
Don't mess with the tunnel. Stay out of this. It's tunnel snake business. Me and Butch were just having some fun with this chick. I don't follow anyone. Wally Mack is his own man, and the tunnel snakes is where I belong. Why? You think Butch is in charge? Is that what people are saying? Because it's a load of shit if that's what they're saying.
Ah, here we go.
What? What kind of shit is that? No one talks that way about Wally Mack. He's not the boss of me. Nobody's the boss of me. I'm out of here.
From me.
We're done here.
Done? We're not done. I say when we're done.
Don't know who put you in charge. I say we're done. Let's go, Paul.
Are you sure? Butch? Okay. Whatever you say, Wally. Tunnel snakes rule. Fine, let's go. I was done here anyway. This ain't over, Daddy's girl. I'm not finished with you either, twerp.
Stanley. Sorry to keep you waiting. What seems to be the trouble today?
I've got this headache that just won't go away.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Even with the pills you gave me last
Okay.
week, it's the lights.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through. Didn't work on your dad either, did it? Now, unless you have something else you want to discuss, take a seat and prepare for the 2274 edition of the GOAT. I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
I think they hurt my eyes.
I installed a mod that actually factors into the GOAT exam.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Oh. Oh, let's just get away.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Do I take the crazy option? Restrain the patient and observe? Oh, we'll do the smart one.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
take the stolen property and leave him to his face. I don't like children.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer? Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Ask for a minigun instead? Yeah. Ask for a minigun instead.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
What do I want? Oh, probably this one. That one seems fine.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Prayer. Maybe God will spare you.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Ooh, knockout drops? Knockout drops.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
I think I like flooding, but firecracker does sound very easy. Flooding.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
Ooh, this is the hard choice. I'm gonna go with D.
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray, as the situation warrants.
So this is what the character looks like now, but that won't matter here. In a moment, it's all gonna change. Poverty, romance, bureaucracy. Big Book of Science, page 972.
Here you are, Mr. Brotch. I hope I did okay.
Oh.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Yes?
I've got other things to do.
I didn't know she had a last name.
Yo, Teach, I'm done.
Ah, Butch. Can I admit that I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time? Allow me to savor the moment. Now then, let's see. Really? Interesting. You've surprised me, Butch. I didn't think you had it in you. Hairdresser. Who would have thunk it?
You're so full of it. That isn't true.
Good to see you.
I'm all done, Mr. Broch. I guess. Wait a second. Can I have it back? I think I need to change one of my answers.
Just calm down a minute, Paul. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
I didn't know that this was happening. This
Let's
is
see.
nice.
Yep, just as I thought. You're slated for the engineering track. Congratulations, Mr. Hannon. You've passed the GOAT.
Oh, gee. That's not so bad. Engineering, all right.
Hello. Hey there.
Are they all gonna say something? No, they're gonna leave. Right?
Mother can't
no, they
wait
are.
to find out if
Wow.
I'll be going into science or home economics.
Science. Well, perhaps. Let's see what the GOAT says. Well. Maintenance department.
Bye.
Okay, we'll just talk to him.
Interesting. Clinical test subject. Sounds like something you should excel at. I guess you and your dad will be working together.
Sure.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the GOAT occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
Big guns, locksmith, and medicine. That doesn't sound so bad. I'm gonna take speech, and I'm gonna take, ooh, sneak. I like sneak. And I'm gonna take small guns, just for the escape.
Yes? Hey. Mr. Broch is a big fat liar.
Okay. I kind of want to hear what they say, but let's move on.
Snake life forever.
Bright and early.